Hey guys, so I'm at the Children's Hospital and I just thought I would do a video on dealing with children who have medical issues. I know some of you have dealt with this since the birth of your child and possibly even before their birth. And our journey brought us to this lifestyle a few years after the birth of our child. So we've been coming to Children's Hospital for quite a while and for clinic visits and things, and haven't had any hospitalizations up until recently. And dealing with hospitalizations, wow, that's a video in itself. But I wanted to reach out to you and I want to hear your thoughts on how you deal with having to stay at a hospital for an extended period of time. For us, it was months, and now it's about a week, and we'll see how long we'll stay here for this time around. But one of the things that I feel it's important is that as a caregiver, you need to take care of yourself. So whatever that might be, whatever your outlet is, you need to take care of yourself. Go for a walk, make sure you eat properly. That's been a big struggle for me being here at the hospital, because finding good things to eat is really hard. But also finding the time for myself, because I feel like I need to be here for her. So it's hard for me to leave the room and actually get out, but I did. Recently, I actually went downstairs and visited the gift shop. I went and bought a balloon and some gifts for Sarah, and then I bought myself some things. And I felt like that was a productive outing. And so I would love to hear what your tips are for dealing with the hospitalizations of your child. Another issue that I find that's very challenging is not knowing what to do for your child while you're here. I know that the nurses and doctors are taking good care of my daughter. I mean, I know that for a fact. I know she's in good hands. We're in a good place. However, what are some of the things that you do for your child? So some of the things that I do is I try to keep some routines. We try to find some, a little bit of diversion for her so that she's not focused on her ailments, and watch movies. One of our favorite things to do is watch Coco, and so we've watched that for the 100th time, but we enjoy it. We enjoy that a lot. And so there's a few things that we have traditions here at the Children's Hospital that we do together, and we have formed some bonding with that. Recently we did a Facebook Live. That was really fun. And so we went on Facebook and we let everybody know. I know there's a lot of people that are worried about her. And so I felt that was a good way to show everyone that she's getting better and the prayers are being answered. Now, this is one of the most challenging parts for me, and I want to hear about how you deal with this. How do you keep in touch with your family and friends and let them know the updates? Sometimes, updates can happen every 5 minutes depending on what's going on. This time around, it's more of a maybe twice a day update for me. I find out different things throughout the day. So how is it that you deal with that? So one of the things that I did with Sarah's first hospitalization, my daughter, is that we went ahead and just set 3 people actually, technically. One was in charge of getting in touch with the church members. The other one was in charge of keeping in touch with school people. And then the third was family. And I set up a group text message for my family. So that was how I dealt with that, because it was overwhelming. People wanted to call and talk to me, and that's so sweet. I want to tell you right now that making phone calls is okay. You can leave a message. Yeah, imagine that. If I can't pick up the phone, it's okay. And I can listen to that message later, and maybe that'll be a better time for me to hear your sweet sentiments at that time. And it can uplift me. So don't ever be afraid to text or leave a message. One of my most favorite text messages that I got from a friend was one that gave me the sweetest message of hope and prayers and all that stuff. And at the end she says, please, don't feel like you have to respond to this. I just wanted to let you know I care. And I thought that was the sweetest thing, because, that's really what you want to hear. It's an overwhelming task trying to get back with everybody. And also, I want you to know that if the parent or caregiver of a child who's in a hospital does not get back with you, that does not mean that they didn't care, okay? Please be mindful of that there's a lot going on. There's the emotional, there's the physical, and all these different emotions that are going through your mind, doubts, you know, just when you don't know what's going on, trying to find answers. And so that's really overwhelming. So this is my reality for now. And so hopefully our stay won't be as long. Well, I know it won't be as long as the first one for sure. But we were told 48 hours and now we're up to 5 days. And then the weekend we're gonna be here. And so we'll see next week. But her labs are looking better. And so I feel like we're not gonna be here much longer. But I hope that this video provides you with some comfort. If you're going through this, you're not alone. And I know some of you guys do this all the time. You're going to the hospital all the time with your child. And kudos to you, I bow to you, because that is not a lifestyle I would want for anyone. Trust me, this is, you know, we may be smiling and looking like we're having fun, but we don't show you the ugly truths, and that's the long nights, no rest, the pain, the crying, the times when we're just so scared, and having to go through procedure after procedure that is not you know, fun, some painful things that she's had to go through. So just know, if you're going through this, you're not alone, and if you're not, just be aware that what you see may not be exactly what's happening behind the scenes. All right, so as always, good luck on your journey, and hope to see you guys soon. Bye-bye.